really, in the Game of Thrones, if you remember in the Game of Thrones, which is all about playing chess, there was a time where the guy sat next to the queen, and Littlefinger says to the queen, if you know Game of Thrones, you know who Littlefinger was. He was this crafty little sneaky guy who kind of knew all the tricks of the whole kingdom. And he sat there and he was in the lady's ear, the queen's ear, and he said, imagine every enemy as your ally, imagine every ally as your enemy. Right? He's basically saying, go to the fifth dimension, picture the world in a lot of different ways, and don't just look at the world that's in front of you now. That's really true with investing as well, right? So like for example, with the cannabis investment, I didn't just visualize what the stock looked like at that moment. I visualized what it could look like in a world where cannabis was legalized. And so I'm like, okay, it's $3 a share. If cannabis is legalized, it could be $10 a share. So let me go ahead and plant my seed now so that if things change, I'll be ready. Same thing is true when you talk about preparing for a crash, right? Preparing for a crash means that you're thinking through all the different possibilities. Banks call this a stress test, where you're looking at all the other things that can happen and just making sure, like, okay, if this happens, am I ready? If that happens, if I'm ready. People don't do that with their finances. So you'll have a person who thinks they're secure because they've got a job with one stream of income and they have nobody else paying any bills in the house but them. So you're living paycheck to paycheck on one stream of income, and you're the only person that's able to pay any bills in the house. And so you haven't imagined like what happens if I die? You haven't imagined like what happens if I lose my job? You haven't imagined like what happens if the house burns down, right? People don't do that. So then when it happens, when someone dies, they're in shock, right? Am I lying? Right? They lose their job, they're in shock, right? And so preparation is the key to success in almost all those different areas. So that's my point on that. Now, did anybody take the money health checkup that I sent out? I sent out the money health checkup for you in the text. If you didn't get it, I'll put the link in here so you can take it. Did you have trouble taking it? Did it work? Let me know if it worked. Erica says I did take it, not yet. It's okay if you did. It's okay if it didn't work. If you didn't take it, I'm not telling everybody to take it. It did work. Okay, because I was supposed to get data telling me like what your scores were, what the average score was, and everything. I did not get anything, so I was like, "What happened? Did it not work?" Okay, so that helps a lot. All right, so what I'm gonna do for anybody that wants to take it, it's just a little money health checkup, and I like for you to keep your score. Because remember, I don't want to just talk every day. I want us to make progress. So I'm going to put that link in the chat right now. You can just keep it for after, or you can take it now if you want to. It's totally fine. And write down your score. It's not long. It'll probably take you about 3 or 4 minutes to do, and it literally just gives you an assessment of where you are financially. How your economics are. Are you financially secure or not? Where are your strong points? Where's your weakness? Like Carlton got a 91%. Apparently, Carlton likes to be out here showing off and stuff. So that's great. Good for you, man. I think that's awesome. Wherever your score is, take the test again, maybe in 60 days, and just see if you've improved. See if you've got some areas where you tightened up a little bit. And so can I add a question about people who are already retired? That's a good point. Thank you, Patricia. I'm gonna go take a look at that. So I put the link in there. Let me know if you saw that. That link is available.